Two Tesla execs are part of a recycling startup. Tesla makes more moves to exit the solar leasing business, and a look at how paid supercharging works. Here are your Tesla tidbits for May 3rd, 2017. Tonight we start with a Teslarati story about a new recycling startup known as Redwood Materials. Normally this isn't the type of story I cover here, except that two high-level Tesla execs are big players in the company. Chief Technical Officer J.B. Straubel and the head of Special Projects Andrew Stevenson, who by the way reports to Straubel, are named as execs in the company. Straubel is listed as an executive and a director, while Stevenson is tagged with the Chief Financial Officer title. There's not much information about the company at this time other than its sparse official website at redwoodmaterialsinc.com, displaying its ostensible mission statement, quote, "Unlock the value of your materials. Advanced technology and process development for materials recycling, remanufacturing, and reuse." End quote. It doesn't take a SpaceX employee to connect some dots here. For some time, it's been promised that Tesla would harness the power to recycle its lithium-ion batteries after they become worn or damaged. It seems that this little startup powered by Tesla folks aligns very well with this goal. This is obviously no guarantee of what the goal of the company will be, but I'd be pretty surprised if it doesn't play a part in that mission. For some time, Tesla has been making it clear that it intends to treat the solar business as a strict buy-and-own business on a go-forward basis, rather than continuing to offer the popular lease and power purchase model. Electrek reports that they are further reinforcing this by selling off some more of that lease and power purchase portfolio. Back in December, the company offloaded some 26,000 home contracts and an additional 19 commercial ones to a company called Salmons Renewable Energy in a deal worth $241 million to the company. Electrek reports today that they have sold off another 38,000 contracts to PGGM, a Dutch pension fund. Eric Vandenbrake, head of infrastructure at the company, said, quote, "Our agreement with Solar City, under which PGGM will invest in a large portfolio of solar energy systems, is a new link in a chain of investments in sustainable energy. PGGM Infrastructure took the first step in 2010 with a direct investment in Walney, an offshore wind farm in the Irish Sea. The Solar City portfolio now brings us into a virtual contact with the end users of alternative energy, 38,000 American households," end quote. The deal's value was not disclosed, although Electrek believes it to be similar in size to the Salmons deal. Tesla puts another $250 million on the balance sheet and eliminates some liabilities here, which can only be seen as a positive move ahead of the earnings announcement tomorrow. While this deal will not be a part of those earnings, as this has occurred in Q2, and tomorrow's announcement will involve only Q1, this will be a huge boost to the bottom line when Q2 earnings are reported. We end tonight with some instructions on Tesla vehicles. For those of you with newer vehicles that no longer include free supercharging for life, Tesla YouTuber Derek has your back with about a 6-minute video detailing on how the new process works. The first difference for you folks is the charging screen includes a section at the bottom entitled Paid Supercharging. On plugging in, immediately you'll notice that the section displays the supercharger you're at, what time the session began, and the cost of the session. However, if you're not out of free credits for the year, this screen is pretty useless to you, as it doesn't show you how many credits you've used. Even with charging complete, you just get a $0 label on the session. However, a short time after completing your charging, the Tesla website will indeed get you the info you're looking for. Under the supercharging payment history, you'll see the same entry with $0, but unlike the car, you can click or tap on this one to expand the detail. There, you'll see your starting credit balance, the amount of credit used, and remaining credit. Hopefully a software update will allow the same functionality from the car in the future, but in the meantime, now you know where to look. You can find the links to today's full stories in the show description. This show operates on a value-for-value model. If you get some value out of what I do each day, please consider supporting me at patreon.com/Tesla Tidbits. Big thanks to our newest super patrons, Mark and Sarah Thomas, who actually found the show just doing a search for Tesla on their Model S center screen. Many thanks also to super patrons John Waltower, Drew Schuyler, Cookie UK, and John Waller for supporting the show at the $10 plus level. If you have nothing extra to spare, it's no big deal. If you could take some time to share your positive feedback and or subscribe on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, or other services across the internet, it would be greatly appreciated. Lastly, if you're in the market for a Tesla, you can get yourself $1,000 off while supporting the show and super patron Drew Schuyler by using the referral link ts.la/Andrew1233. That's all for today. If you have feedback for me, the best way to be heard is to tweet at Tesla Tidbits. I'll see you back here again tomorrow for Q1 2017 earnings news. Until then, keep it charged and hit the road.